Hey guys, I don't know about you guys, but I've been waiting for this part two of Belle Collective reunion, so let's get into it.
They do come back together because they needed to come together to come against me.
Yeah, please.
What is your relationship like with JJ today?
We have no relationship.
Whatever experience you had with him, that's between you guys. You know
Okay,
what
well,
I'm saying?
why you bring it up?
Because you talking negative about him. I'm going to speak up, bitch.
Hey, y'all.
Hey.
You on the couch, Antoinette. You don't have to wink your eye and tell me to clock
here
in.
and tell me I'm jealous
Once
of
you wink
some
your
girl that
eye,
came out.
you got me. You got me.
All right.
You got me.
One second.
You tried.
One second.
Get a man. Girl, you were here because you need a check.
Okay, let me. I would like to.
You're not practicing.
Hold on, Letitia.
You're not practicing.
I would like to hear from.
Zero is no longer there.
Hold on, baby. I want to hear from Antoinette. I would like
You're not practicing.
Hold on, Letitia.
You're not practicing.
I would like to hear from.
Zero is no longer there.
Hold on, baby. I want to hear.
Ooh, Lord.
Hold on, Letitia. I would like to hear from Dr. Antoinette. Go ahead.
Come on. What I did was created a successful business, and big people came in and was like, hey, girl, you interested in selling? Sold for profit, okay?
Antoinette,
So tell me what.
So wait. So when it comes to Letitia,
Tell me what you think.
when it comes to Men's Dental, are you still practicing at Men's Dental?
I sold my office for profit about a couple months ago.
So, Antoinette, you mentioned that you felt that you were losing money being in these rooms.
I do lose money when I'm filming. I have to push all of my patients down to about 2 to 3 days to make myself available for about 4 days. And then I get here and it's just a back and forth. I'm not seeing an abundance of endeavors and successes and achievements within their businesses. And so, yeah, I lose money because my first job, real job,
Lord,
is doctor.
please, I done went under the water. Jesus.
I don't need a side hustle.
So where are things now with you? Are you dating anybody?
Open applications for new hoes and new haters. Okay? It's open right in season. What you mean?
I love
I had
that.
to put a pin in it for a very long time. There were a lot of days I deserved sex too, and I didn't get that either.
I like that. Open applications for new hoes and new haters, period.
My last question is the most pressing question of the night. Would you ever come back to Belle Collective?
I was trying to leave Mississippi.
Why you look like this?
Because Antoinette knows she want to come back. So, no, Antoinette, you...
Okay, raise up hands, and I want y'all to be real. Raise your hand if you would like Antoinette to come back to Belle Collective.
If we would like her to come back?
Yes.
What if you just don't care? Like, yeah, it's like, like you don't have a... And when Antoinette hugged me, that's the truth. She said we have a love-hate. We're not gonna lie. We do. It's been like that.
You helped build this show.
That's what I
You know, listen, at the
She
end of the
did.
day, there is,
people what
and this
they
is true
want.
tea, there is nothing like an OG. So I just want to say from Carlos King, even if it's only me, but you know, you got
Yeah, you got my vote.
I want to say I thank you so much for coming to play with us. And you have my public request to come back anytime you want.
I love it. Everyone be back at 5:10, everyone, 5:10.
So this is farewell again, but maybe not for long.
All right, now let's get the men out here.
Five, four, three, two, one.
I don't know if it's tension or just testosterone, baby, but whatever it is, you can feel it in the air. The ladies are backstage, and we've invited the men out to see if we can find a...
So this is something different. You don't normally see this on this show with their reunion. They actually split the ladies and men up, and they're doing a segment with just the men. So this is something different. Let's see how this goes.
peaceful way forward. All right, so welcome to the stage, fellas.
Hey, what's going on?
I'm good. You know, how y'all doing? Y'all good?
You funny.
So what's going on, Willie?
Yeah, happy to be here. Thanks.
You good?
Yeah, man.
Well, thanks for showing up. What up, JJ?
What's going on with your Carlo, baby? Goddamn, you know I always gotta come a little different, goddamn Carlo. You see what I'm saying? You see it. It is what it say, goddamn. It ain't no other way to see it.
Yeah, baby, yeah.
Not like us, baby.
What's going on with you, Glendale?
I'm
You
great.
good?
I'm great, man. Couldn't be better.
Amen to that.
And
Cliff
why
has
the
showed
heck do
up
Cliff got that
today.
little jacket on?
Yay! Hey, so how are you, Cliff? Are you happy to be here?
I ain't too happy, but I'm here.
Well, look, there has been a lot going on this season, and for the first time in Belle Collective history, I wanted to just dedicate a segment to the men. The fact that all of you
'Cause I knew
guys
I
are
wasn't
here to
tripping.
support your ladies means a lot. But what originally seemed like a friendly roast escalated to a boiling point. Shots were fired, tempers flared, and this war of words got physical. Let's take a look.
Oh, JJ. I don't know.
You don't know that.
No, I don't know his age. I ain't his daddy.
All right, well, I gotta use the bathroom real quick. Every time I get around the colognes, it just seems like they're just like, oh, who are you? Do you have any great coupons? Please. It seems like Willie think he...
That's your insecurities. Excuse me, about yourself, Glenn. I don't feel like Akeisha and Willie ever gave off, oh, hoity-toity, oh, I'm better than. I just think that's your insecurities about how you're showing up.
better than the guys.
Yeah. I haven't had the opportunity to really get to know you guys. I feel like I've been an implant instead of being emerged into
I
everything.
think you were acting more like a woman.
Woman? Ain't no bitch in my blood.
It's just certain people, the vibes ain't right.
You out here dressed like a house mom, he talking about me. Go get the kids and come back there, Cliff. You about to miss pickup, mama.
I don't like you, Willie.
You love me. Deep down inside. I'm the best thing that ever happened to you, Glenn.
It's forever Willie and JJ.
Through it all, I do respect all of you. And I realize a lot of said and whatever, it comes from me just being me. And I understand.
You know what me means? That means you an ass.
You can suck these bells.
You down south, man.
And see, that's my whole thing. Even though I don't feel like he was doing anything wrong, y'all throwing jabs, he threw a jab back. You know, he just might have had better comebacks, you know, and had it was like the comic relief. He still was man enough to apologize. So I don't understand where all the animosity from Cliff and Glendale came from. Because I don't even remember seeing that part until now that he actually apologized.
This ain't Jersey, bro.
You can't got there and keep sitting there saying F you got there and I don't like you, cause it's gonna get to a point that's gonna get old and it's gonna get real, and that's what happened.
And we all know, baby, we all know how it would have turned out if Big Willie would have got to Glendale. Clock it.
Okay, so I want to start with you, Willie. Where did things go wrong when it came to like your friendships with Cliff and Glenn?
Well, to be honest, I was blindsided by it. You know, when we left New Orleans, I was like, we're in a good space. So I'm not coming into his situation, his establishment, thinking I'm gonna be beefing and then I have a brawl with y'all, anybody else. And it was like
Right. So that's apparently where the apology had to take place as in New Orleans. So it's like if we all left that table, I apologize. You know, y'all nod y'all heads around the table. Nobody's expecting to come into your birthday party, you know, with a problem or with animosity. Because I truly believe that if Willie and Akeisha felt like it was going to be a problem, I don't think that they would have showed up. I don't think that either of them wanted to show up on TV like that. Up until this point, they have really maintained their class and their dignity and their respect. So I agree with Willie so far.
Got blitz, and I'm like, what happened to that energy we had in New Orleans?
That's what I'm saying about Aisha. What happened to the energy in New Orleans?
But why did it escalate?
What made Glenn mad when he told him to suck his bill?
That's it.
Suck my.
Yeah.
That's it.
He's a street guy. He not going for it.
I ain't going like
I can take the joke, but he wasn't gonna take the joke.
we play all
I
day.
wasn't joking then.
We play. I know you wasn't because I know how to read body language.
And you know,
I'm from a whole nother.
Bro, but you say
part of life, bro. I let you talk.
Who stood up first, man?
And I was still smiling.
Who stood up first?
You did, Willie.
I'm supposed to sit there and be like, oh shucks, guys, here it goes. You trying to embarrass me? And I was like, damn, how did we get there?
So Cliff, you have said numerous times that you do not like Willie.
Yes.
Why is that?
Because the last 2 years would have been jabbing at me, taking cheap dabs and everything.
Yeah.
So, but when I returned the favor, he couldn't handle it.
That's not it, bro. I didn't understand what you were saying.
First of all, I really don't understand nothing that Cliff says. They really need to put the subtitles up. I never can understand what he's saying. He kind of remind me of, what is it, Mushman off of Fat Albert. Like, they literally need the subtitles. So I will agree with, and this is not just me being biased because I like Akeisha and Willie as a couple better, but literally a lot of people, we don't understand what you're saying, Cliff.
Talk. You mumble when you drink.
So that's why you don't like me, because I mumble.
First of all, let's keep it.
I asked you a question. That's the reason.
I'm telling you, you don't let me tell you why I don't like what you do. When you drink, you're incoherent. You embarrass your wife.
What you and your wife do is y'all business. What I do,
That's
my
not
wife,
it, bro. I'm saying, when you don't drink in English, you're a different man. You're a coherent man.
Do you like me now?
When you get drunk,
you
it's
like-
like, you know, with a man in his house, and when a man does this,
Okay.
this ain't the 1940s. Women are allowed to vote.
She can vote. She can do what she wants. I'm the man. She the woman.
Bro, nobody's
You want
saying you a man. I'm telling you, be a better man.
I don't know what name.
Don't let your alcohol speak for you.
Baby, alcohol wasn't speaking. I'm speaking now.
Okay.
Coming up, listen, I am openly gay, okay? I've never been with a woman.
Would you try coochie in a can?
So do we have the coochie in a can that I can try it for a second? This how vagina feels? Is this how it feels?
Y'all are the ones
Lord, not they done brought the coochie in the can back.
that's been disrespecting me for years. Cause you always been jealous. I can have on the paper bag and your ass still jealous.
Look like you got one on there.
Damn good person. Damn good character. Don't let nothing fool you. Don't nobody up here like you.
Stop.
Keep going.
Okay, Akeisha and Letitia, I'm not gonna scream. I mean it. Stop it.
Do you like me now?
Conversation with. When you get drunk, and you know, with a man in his house, and when a man does this, bro, this ain't the 1940s. Women are allowed to vote.
She can vote. She can do what she wants. I'm the man. She the woman.
Bro, nobody.
I agree. I feel like Cliff, as being so much older than Latrice, he is stuck in those traditional gender roles. Shoot, everybody's being quiet, but last season, everybody literally thought that she was getting abused by him. If not physically, we all seen him verbally abuse her, and just verbally put her down. So I agree, and I think it's very telling how none of the other men, want to step up and say anything, but the whole cast had a lot to say last season about Cliff's behavior toward his wife.
Taking you a man. I'm telling you, be a better man.
I don't know what name.
Don't let your alcohol speak for you.
Baby, alcohol wasn't speaking. I'm speaking now.
Okay.
And let's normalize not just men, but women. Let's normalize that right there. What Willie said, I just want you to be a better man. I want you to show up better on TV as being a black man. I want you to, be better and do better and use this platform better. Let's normalize that. Let's normalize holding each other accountable and wanting each other to show up as our best selves. Let's normalize that constructive criticism.
So the thing is this, though, JJ, where do you think this deep-rooted issue is coming from? Like real talk.
Well, there's a such thing is you can play too much. And because grown men gonna only allow so much, goddamn, that you gonna say to them. Ain't nobody gonna sit here and tell you, goddamn, that you a bitch in your face. You goddamn a you goddamn it, you a Belle, and you just gonna keep digging with that stuff.
I do think what has happened is the digs went too far. And to me,
so not to cut you off,
go ahead.
I get annoyed when he makes a comment talking about my wife and I think we're holier than now.
Okay.
Because I've always kept it a buck with him. Me and Glenn had off-camera separate conversations about where he at and what he wants to do.
Willie don't have Glenn. We never have off-camera conversations. We don't ever see them.
You need to mind your business, Lakeisha, because when Willie was just speaking, Glenn was nodding his head in agreement. Mind your business and stay out of the men's issue. You don't know. You didn't even know Glendale quit his job. You didn't even know that he went and bought that truck. So you didn't know when he was cheating and possibly had a baby on the way. So it's a lot that you don't know. It's a lot that we all don't know that our partner does. So I just want you to stay out of it and let the men handle it.
Had heart to hearts, bro. We done had talk.
They don't even have each other's telephone numbers.
I give Cliff credit. He's saying like, dog, we ain't there.
Right.
But me and you were there.
I ain't never had a problem with you, Willie. I didn't get mad until you told me to get off your nuts, bro.
Yeah.
I'm from another place. That's the only thing that rubbed me. Before all of that,
First of all, stop saying
we
you
was
from another
straight.
place. I live in Jackson
straight.
too. My point is, I'm sitting down with my wife. You're sitting down with your wife. We're in an establishment. It's your birthday.
Right.
How do I become the center of attention?
I was having fun.
It's his opening.
Willie.
I'm like, damn, homie.
But Willie, what he's saying to you is this. I just did not like what you
get
said.
off my
Get off my
nuts.
nuts.
So if he didn't like that, what should I have like?
I know, but my point to you, it doesn't seem like it's
Okay, outside of him saying, you know, suck my bleep, 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 or whatever derogatory thing he said, it was tension before he even said that. It was tension when when they walked in and, you know, he tried to shake him and Cliff's hands. They were over there, you know what I'm saying little derogatory things about his wife. And, you know, you got the mumbler Cliff mumbling under his breath, you know, Glenn just laughing just to antagonize this man. Because if we need the subtitles at home, I know for daggone sure he don't know what that man is saying in person. So it was a lot that led up to that. I just would like for everyone to take accountability. It's like they want to pick and choose, you know, when they sit on this stage or, you know, behind this TV show and behind this screen, they want to pick and choose. Oh, well, you said this and you shouldn't have said that. But let's everyone be accountable for their behavior. Like I said, it was a lot of antagonizing of this man, not even just that night, but during the whole season from Glendale and from Cliff. So those two men need to take accountability that it got to the level where it did.
that deep that you guys can't move on. At least you two. Are you two able to get past what happened that night?
Yeah, I think
it's gonna take time. It's gonna take time.
Because I've talked to Glenn. I know what in his heart what he looks like.
In the words of JJ's wife, are y'all Gucci?
Gucci, baby, they Gucci.
We're Gucci. They Sophia. Gucci's gone.
Bring back my girls, please.
Okay, y'all, it's time to walk. Let's go. Let's go. We're almost there. Here we go. Go ahead and hit that hallway, y'all. Here we go. You guys can go ahead and head down that hallway.
The ladies have rejoined us, yes. And we also have Selena's fiance, Mike. Hey, Mike, how's it going?
All right, everything good.
You are a man of many words, Mike, and that's why we...
I'm a little confused on why Mike is here. We didn't see him throughout the season. We didn't see him interact with the other men. We really don't know anything about Mike other than the fact that he is engaged to Selena. We literally see him for a half a second during the season. So I'm just confused on why he's here now. But let's continue to watch.
Love having you here. So welcome, Mike, to the stage.
Thank you.
All right, now I'm Carlos King, and I've seen some things doing these shows, child. And we all got a lesson when Aikisha and Willie opened up about their sex life. And their friend JJ offered them some tools, okay, to help them out in the bedroom. Check it out.
That's what JJ got for you.
You can keep your beer cold in it.
No, it's to keep your Mr. warm in. This coochie in a can.
Coochie in a can? It looked like it had been used.
Never heard of it. Never heard of it.
But I appreciate my boy JJ for looking out. He understood my needs.
So how are things going now in the sex life department? Do you use the coochie in the can?
Hell no. No.
Ain't nothing like a little foreplay.
Really?
Yeah,
How
absolutely.
many toys do y'all have, so Gucci and JJ?
I can't count.
Oh!
God damn.
How many did you ever use a coochie in the cake?
Nah, it looked like a good gift.
Good job. Good job, Owen. There's the subtitles.
You want one, Cleo?
I just wondered if
You got plenty coochie.
if I'm gonna refer it to you, I'm gonna use. So I figure he's not using.
You know, you can get the one with the mouth.
Y'all have scared Mike away from this show. Mike, cover your ears. I promise you. This ain't what this show's about. So, tell me more about the coochie in the can, because the thing is this.
That's why I should have brought you here today.
Listen, I am openly gay, okay? I've never been with a woman, ever.
Would you try coochie in a can?
So the thing is this.
What you want? God dog.
So do we have the coochie in a can that I can try for a second? I've never had coochie. Okay.
For a second.
Okay, so.
Oh, it's already viral.
For a second. You gonna do it on air? Lord.
Thank you. Okay, so JJ, since you are the expert of it, what is this?
Don't hold it like that, Carlos.
You gotta grab it, Carlos.
What they say, he hold the can like he ain't never had no coochie.
Yeah, damn.
Well, I'm sorry.
Damn.
There you go.
Is this how it feels? This how vagina feels? Jamie, please put this in my dressing room, in my suitcase.
And we need to see your show and tell us how you like it.
Yeah, so on Reality with the King, I will report back on how it feels.
Okay, now I don't watch his podcast, but I might have to go find that episode to see the review of the coochie in the can.
All right, so listen, when it comes to the Williams family drama, there's one common denominator, JJ. Is he the key that unlocks the constant conflict between his wife and his ex? Let's dig in.
Today is Star's baby shower. Star definitely misses her father's presence. I hope he will come, but I'm not sure. Where he ain't here.
We heard about Star having a baby shower this weekend.
Yeah, you know she invited us.
Yeah. I can have a relationship with my daughter without goddamn sitting there having a relationship with the ex. And that's how goddamn we're gonna keep it.
This trip was everything, y'all. Selena and so Gucci had a conversation.
So look, based on what we saw in New Orleans, we thought that Selena and So Gucci were at a great place. And I want to talk to you, JJ, about that. You know, based on what we saw this season, it did appear that you are the one preventing your wife from establishing a cordial relationship with Selena. Is there just something that you are trying to hide, prevent, not desire for these two women to be cordial? Based on what we saw this season, it did appear that you are the one preventing your wife from establishing a cordial relationship with Selena. Is there just something that you are trying to hide, prevent for these two women to be cordial?
No.
But you weren't happy when you found out that they...
Yeah, I think that Carlos and a lot of the viewers have put too much into it with these theories. Oh, he doesn't want to be found out and X, Y, and Z. My opinion, I just feel that he does not care for Selena. and he does not want her to negatively affect his wife. He doesn't want his wife to have these negative interactions. Of course, he wants his wife to be shown in the best light possible. And I just think there's some things that about her character and about the way she is and who she is that we're not privy to. Of course, everyone is going to, go on this platform and put their best foot forward and they want their best self to show. I think that JJ obviously knows a side of Selena that we all don't know. Divorce and just co-parenting can bring out negativity in people. So I think honestly and genuinely, I don't think that JJ is trying to hide anything. I think that he is just in protective mode and he wants to protect his wife. And there is nothing wrong with a man protecting their woman, or trying to save their woman from negativity. I don't think that there's anything wrong with that.
And made up in New Orleans.
No, I wouldn't, because goddamn it could have goddamn it escalated.
But but JJ, it did. One thing that I said to you last season when your daughters were here, I said at the end of the day, you as the man, you got to fix it.
I know you say, I got to control this. This is my way of controlling. Can't nobody tell you how to control the situation when it ain't them.
What is your relationship like now with your daughters?
Facts. I agree with him. It's so easy for everyone to point the finger and say, well, you should do this or you should have done that. Everybody can say how they would handle something until they're actually in it. And I just think that that's in general, us as humans, as people, we pass a lot of judgment and it's a lot of, I would do this, I would do that, and that's wrong. But it's like, you really can't say how you would do something or how you would feel or how you would handle something unless you're in that situation yourself. It's very easy to say what you would do, how you would move until you are actually in that situation and faced with those very things yourself.
It's the twins right now. So me, Star, and Sky, all of us have a great relationship. Everything is smooth.
And the only reason y'all have that relationship is because the girls reached out to you. If they didn't, y'all still wouldn't be having a conversation.
That's neither here nor there. You could have kept that to yourself. I think that Selena needs to step outside of herself in trying to make this man look so bad with his kids. I think she needs to stay out of it. That's not your relationship. You don't want to have a co-parenting relationship. You really don't have to. All the girls are grown. So I think that you need to stop trying to make this man look so bad at every turn.
It don't matter who reached out to you.
I'm the dad, and I do things the way.
It really does not matter who reaches out to who. What matters is that he has a relationship with his daughters. And I think that, Selena, you need to step out of that because you're only negatively impacting the situation. If you don't have anything positive to bring to the situation or any positivity to speak into the situation, you should just literally stay out of it and have no comment.
I go back to what the problem was. I say, I have raised y'all. Y'all grown now. I say, but whatever me and your mama got ain't got nothing to do with y'all. And to be honest with you,
Exactly.
I tell them all the time, I say, I want your mama got down to get with a nice man, and that man spoil your mama, and y'all can be at peace.
You like Mike?
Mike ain't got no problem with Mike. She with him. She love him. I'm happy.
So Mike, how do you feel about what has been happening between the families?
I ain't gonna even lie. It ain't Selena to me. This to me. But you said you happy. We happy, so it don't even need to be no more disrespect. None.
Absolutely. Y'all are the ones that's been disrespecting me for years. You always been jealous.
And at the end of the day,
baby, I don't even have to have a dime, a penny. I can have it on the paper bag and your ass still jealous.
Let her talk, baby. Let her talk. Let her get whatever.
What about you got one on that?
Jealous of what? Jealous of what, Selena? Jealous of what?
You got going ain't really got nothing to do with us. It's some more stuff.
It has everything to do with y'all.
As the man of the household in your house,
He
where
can't
would you
even
like
be a
to see
man.
these things?
I'm the man of the house.
Them being happy with their life, us being happy with my life,
That's fair.
our life, and our children got done and not being in the mix of it. And I'm happy.
And I want to say this. If there's one thing y'all should agree on is the fact that your kids have turned out to be amazing.
Thank you.
Okay, so let's check in now with the Pearsons. Everything was going well with you, it seems, but their love train was totally derailed when Glenn surprised Letitia with a decision that could change the course of their marriage and their lives forever. Take a look.
I want to hold up on this land. I do have a really, really specific reason.
What you mean?
I quit my job.
You quit.
I gotta do a diagnostic mammogram because they found something in my breast. So where the insurance at?
I do wish that I would have had this discussion with you. You know, because no time was a good time because you're looking at that security, and I get that.
I support you and anything that you want to
Believe in me like I believed in you.
Bring it home. I have something here. I told you.
Glenn trusted me.
It's telling you how to start your business from beginning to end.
So, Glenn, you officially quit your job.
Officially quit.
Do you have a job now?
I have a box truck. I deliver. You know what I mean? I'm doing my thing.
So, what company do you have now?
Our company, Pearson & Pearson Logistics.
Yeah.
Tell me about that.
You know, I'm the type that whatever I put my mind to, I can do it in flow and frequency, and I attract what I need. So the minute I put that contract in, people started reaching out to me.
Well, that's beautiful. Congratulations on that,
you.
too. How is everything going with your health?
Everything is great. Everything came back normal. Thank God they did the biopsy, and it was benign.
Amen. Amen. Do you feel like Glenn retiring from towboating and being at home, did it bring you guys closer together? Is it helping your marriage?
Absolutely. But at first, it was a struggle. We had to learn each other all over again. I'm a different person.
It's Willie's facial expressions for me. I feel you, Big Willie, because I'm over here doing the same thing, twisting my face up.
He's a different person.
You know, it do make a difference with me being home and seeing it. Being here to see her hustle, man, and see how hard she really grind, I have a newfound respect for her. You know what I mean?
Thank you, Glenn. I appreciate that. And I really appreciate you saying that.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you. That means a lot.
See?
Proud of you, baby.
Thank you.
Pearson.
Thank
Now,
you.
before we end, Glenn, I need you to clear something up.
Okay.
You said on the New Orleans trip that your celebrity crush, Megan Good,
Hey, listen.
slid in your DMs.
Everybody got celebrity crush. Who's your celebrity crush?
Glenn had Megan Good for years.
She be DMing me, man.
She DM him for real.
I don't believe that. I do not believe that. What do Megan Good? First of all, I don't even believe that she knows you. But what would she DM you about? I don't agree. I don't agree. I don't believe that. But let's continue watching, guys.
So was that the real Megan Good?
No. Well, listen. Man.
It was a bad thing.
It was a yeah, but
Okay, that makes more sense.
It was Megan Goodwill?
I was happy.
He wasn't looking at none of that. He just none of that, bro.
Not Megan Goodwill. Carlos so shady.
Ain't she with that one?
You can't what?
Wow.
You can't cheat with that one. Well, I heard your husband go out the
Oh, Gucci.
country and cheat on you too.
Yeah, let my husband
Don't take
cheat
jab.
Girl, get you.
Address the real issue.
What?
Stop
You-
running
you-
from the real issue.
It's not no you the issue.
You the issue.
I mean,
But anyway, so now you
it
want to
was
act like
positive. It was
that.
positive.
Okay, let's keep it going.
Okay. So let's get back
Clock it, Gucci.
to the collective drama from the season. Aikisha, Letitia, and Latrice went from collective correction to complete chaos. Take a look.
Not the leader of the collective correction here starting a fight.
She didn't start it. Actually, you was the one over there getting all ghetto and all hood and throwing your set up and all that. She didn't start that. I think you had smoke with Akeisha ever since she came on and, was critiquing your brunch or lack thereof. And, I think that you've had an issue with her ever since, Ferris Street. I feel like you thought that she was going to bring you in on, the building and the things that she already had going on Ferris Street, excuse me. I think that you've had it out for her since the beginning, and you couldn't wait for the chance to turn up on her.
You invite us to a place, and your husband and his little minion begins to insult us, and you think that that's okay? I don't want nothing to do with none of them.
What the hell was that? I think it's just one bad apple, and that's Akeisha.
Not only did she not reach out to me, but you stole my nephew's phone on top of that. We're tracking the phone. The phone is at her house.
Wait, what?
Latrice, come send it.
That lady ain't steal no damn phone on purpose. If she did take it, it was so much going on, she probably thought it was hers. I hate how they get on here and try to make these false narratives. Come on now. And then it was literally everybody on her. Why didn't no one reach out to her and check on her? I just hate how it's always so one-sided. And then if you go back to the clip where the whole fight or brawl or whatever you want to call it was incited, Latrice literally was smiling the whole time. She could say, she was hurt or she felt some type of way. But if you go back and look in the clips, they showed it on this episode, if you want to rewind this video back. But she was literally smiling the whole time as if she was reveling in the fact that all that happened. So I never seen you once look upset or feel a way. I think also that you didn't want to go up against Lakeisha again this season by telling her, that she was wrong. It takes two to tango. So how can you hold Akeisha and Willie accountable but not do the same thing with Lakeisha and Glenn? I think that friendship between Latrice and Letitia is very fake because they don't even tell each other how they're really feeling. Just like they had made up on camera, but then when Latrice had, met up with Dr. Antoinette, she spoke and, I really don't still trust her and, I'm taking things slow because of this and because of that. But she never actually spoke on those things to Letitia, sorry. Latrice never spoke on how she was really feeling to Letitia. And then even when the clip showed up on here, no one addressed it. All of a sudden, Lakeisha, didn't have a problem with it. I think their friendship is very fake. And it's very much for TV. I don't think that those ladies like each other outside of the show. And I don't think that they talk or have a relationship outside of the show.
Me this long ass text message. She said, on Monday, June 10th, I have contacted you regarding my nephew's lost cell phone. I have requested that it be returned. Before things escalate, let me know what's up. And it goes to say, I'd better tread lightly, you antique-faced dummy.
Is this not her address in Jackson?
What? See, and that's the thing that I don't respect about Latrice. You want to put this front on like everybody else is the problem, but then in text message, you got all this energy, but then it's like when you're face to face, you don't have that energy. Even when Carlos sat here and asked you, what's your problem with her? Oh, she know what's up. You didn't have all that 2-3 paragraph in my phone energy in person. And that's why I don't respect her, because she's the kind of person that throws rocks and then wants to hide her hand.
Oh my God.
In the midst of the altercation, my nephew ended up losing his phone. We tracked the phone and it ended up being at Akeisha's house. And it's an issue because my nephew died. So, bitch, I want his phone.
Your nephew died?
That's the reason why I want his phone. He was like,
I'm so sorry.
ugh, I don't even want to talk about that.
So, First things first. Latrice, I'm so sorry to hear about your loss. You and your family are in my prayers. But Akeisha, from your vantage point at the finale, what happened?
At that point, I did not have any issues with Latrice that I knew of. But what I will never tolerate is anybody disrespecting my husband. My husband comes to Mississippi because of me. My husband supports and invests in Mississippi because of me. I knew I was coming there to support this girl and be there for her business, and you gonna come for my husband? No, ain't nobody gonna do that.
Coming up, Marie.
Period. I agree. I agree with Akeisha. You know, I'm gonna stand up for mine all day, every day. I agree. I agree with her 100%.
Me and Latrice, can Carlos King finally get y'all to hug it out? Your nephew.
So it looks like maybe they're gonna wrap this reunion up. In this part 2, it doesn't look like they're gonna drag it out into 3 parts. But this second episode was better in my opinion. Yeah, it just ran better. It wasn't as much cattiness from the host. So I do hope that these ladies can get to some type of resolve. I was seeing different things on social media. I don't know if it's true that Akeisha and Willie did leave the show. If they do leave the show, I think that it's just not going to be the same without the dynamic that they bring. So I hope that it's not true, and I hope that they do come back for next season. But I just wanted to put that out there that I am liking the way this second segment is being hosted and being ran. So let's finish this up and see if this is the last part or if there will be a part 3.
Involved in the altercation.
Yes, so in the midst of everything, I don't know how his phone got into the hands of production, but they gave the phone to them.
We do not have your phone. I put that on my daddy's grave.
Girl, please. I've had conversations with other people on here about how you lie. Girl, please. That's why you're miserable. That's the reason you should be off of this platform. Your husband is another reason. TV girl, please. Cheating.
Lord have mercy.
Yeah. I knew I was coming there to support this girl and be there for her business, and you gonna come for my husband? No, ain't nobody gonna do that.
Let's just back it all the way up. There was no reason why anything should have gone like left. We had no issues with each other. They were going back and forth. And Akeisha, you were saying, and telling we don't give a and telling you were sitting down and telling we don't give a
this point,
Yeah,
but you're not realizing your husband and
no,
and
can
Cliff
I just
were
this
going
is, you
back
just
and
gave
forth,
your
so
POV.
I am telling him that we don't give a
you don't give your POV, right? When you got up and you told my husband, you said you.
Don't keep coming for me because we not even there.
With a house.
You
got it,
here,
honey. That's
you want to come for me because I compete with you, baby. You can't compete when you don't compare.
You have people there to
y'all worry about getting that business off the ground, sweetheart, and making sure that your husband can take care of your household.
Clock it, because you get more important things to worry about. You do. You have more important things to worry about that really didn't have anything to do with you. It didn't have anything to do with you. Therefore, you should have just let your husband handle it. It didn't have a lot to do with you. There were things that were being said by your husband and also by Cliff about Akeisha. So I felt like she had the right to speak up for herself. Yes, she could have let her man handle it, but she had the right to speak up for herself. You didn't have anything to do with it. You just turned up and snapped out. Never once were you trying to calm your husband down. I seen Akeisha talking to her husband. But yeah, in my opinion, Lakeisha, I'm sorry. I keep calling a girl Lakeisha. It's so many different names. Letitia, you were wrong. And you should have really chose to just stay out of it.
This is too much.
Okay, so hold on.
I want to address. Come on, address it.
Yeah, you.
No, I'm gonna be quiet because I want to hear you address what.
So listen, I want to hear this.
I don't need nobody to.
Hold on.
No disrespect.
What hurt me is I heard when Glenn leaned in and said, that man competing with you.
That man in competition with you. You got the hot young wife and you got...
Yes, That was very, very distasteful. Very distasteful. Very distasteful. And Letitia, you should have felt a way that your man was sitting there comparing somebody else's woman to somebody else's woman. He didn't even compare her to you. You know what I'm saying? It should be, men shouldn't compare women to anyone and shouldn't pit women against each other. But it was very distasteful on Glendale's behalf, and it was very disrespectful to you, Letitia, for him to be talking about how good another man's wife looked versus another man. He didn't even bring you into the equation. That right there was disrespectful to you. And instead of you speaking up on that and checking your man for that, you wanted to go at Akeisha as if she wasn't outright disrespected by your husband.
Akeisha.
Don't
Yeah, that was
you
up.
got a hot young wife and he got Akeisha.
And that's when I looked at that. And to be honest,
That was some bull.
I didn't say nothing bad about you. I called you.
But what does that mean?
What does that mean?
Why would he be competing with him and his...
And baby, let me tell you this. If you want to do a comparison, in my opinion, your wife has nothing on Akeisha. Let's be real. You don't even like your wife, from my opinion. And from my point of view, and in my opinion, you have a thing for Latrice. And that's why you're always, oh yeah, Cliff, I want to be like you, and this and this and that. In my opinion, you like the way Latrice looks because you have spoke on her looks and her being young, this young hot thing before. But your wife, I feel like, is so insecure that she doesn't want to speak up on that. Very disrespectful.
His wife is hot and he
I
has
didn't
Akeisha.
call.
What does that mean?
I didn't.
let's be real, because you're real.
Her look, she's
You-
very pretty.
I ain't never said Akeisha was a bad look. It's not an ugly female up here. I think y'all all beautiful. I have a black mother and grandmother. I ain't never disrespecting no female.
I think the point was,
You did disrespect her. You did disrespect her. The moment you compare her, oh, he got Akeisha. He mad because he got Akeisha. And you got this young hot wife. You did. Like, be real. Be real about what you said. Stand on it. You said it.
obviously, no woman wants to be referred to as the opposite of a hot young such
I
and
didn't
such.
say opposite. I called her Akeisha.
You do understand how that could come across as shade.
A lot of came across to me as shade.
I just want to make sure I understand everything clearly. So, what happened to your nephew's phone? Your nephew was involved in the altercation.
Yes, my nephew,
Okay.
he was at both events, like he helped out with a lot of stuff. So in the midst of everything, I don't know how his phone got into the hands of production, but they thought that it was one of her people. So they gave the phone to them. A week later, my nephew died, right? So my nephew died. You know how you're reminiscing and going through memories. So because we track each other, like I track everybody. So I'm looking at the location and I'm like, this is Akeisha's house. So that's when I text her and I'm like, hey, you have my nephew's phone. I need his phone back. Like, those are my nephew's memories. Like, they belong to him. They belong to us. Anytime it comes to Akeisha, I'm 10 toes behind her. I support everything that she does. And the fact that you cannot even return.
Don't say you support her and you're 10 toes down, because right now at this moment on this stage, nobody is supporting her. And I hate how quiet Sophia is being, because when she was on the other foot, Akeisha has been very vocal about the fact that she's going to back her friend and she has her friend's back when it has came to situations with So Gucci. But you can't say that, you support somebody, when it's convenient for you. No one on that stage sat there and supported that lady and said, outside of her husband, how wrong it was for Glendale to speak on her looks and to compare her to another woman that happens to be younger. So I don't like the fakeness in it. Everyone wants to talk about how they support and how they this and how they that when the shoe's on the other foot, but no one wants to talk about the lack of support that they give to each other. You can't want someone to give you support, but you're not offering the same thing. It's all about reciprocity. You have to be able to put out there and be willing to put out there what you expect in return from someone else. And that goes for anything and any type of relationship or friendship. It can't be one-sided. You have to be willing to put out what you want to get back.
Did you ever have access to his phone?
No. She was like, it was tracked to this address. Well, when I looked at the address, that is not my house. So it's a couple
It's
of
the house
houses down.
right next door to your
Well,
house.
I didn't know,
What
but-
a coincidence that it's right next door to your house.
Okay, so wherever, it wasn't my house. I never saw the,
But then you tell Marie that your people threw the phone out the window. Which one is it?
Okay,
Did
I'm
you
not gonna
say
talk
that,
over.
Marie?
I'm gonna tell.
Okay.
I'm getting ready
So
to
did
tell.
you have the phone or did you not?
I never had this phone. Never saw the phone. Never had possession of the phone. My niece said that she realized it wasn't any of us, so
Why
she said
not
she was like,
return
"F the
it?"
phone," and threw it out.
So people just throwing phones out the window.
It doesn't make sense to me.
Have you ever found the phone?
No, I have never found the phone, and to this day, I can still track it, and it's still in the proximity of her house.
We do not have your phone. I put that on my daddy's grave.
I never
We
saw
never
a phone
seen a
until
phone.
she said something about it. If she would have come to me in a different way, especially now listening to what she said had happened, I would have been like, well, damn, let me try to get my neighbor. See, it's 3 weeks later when they're asking me this. Who knows where that phone is?
So let me ask you this. Letitia and Latrice, why do you feel that Aikisha should be kicked out of the collective?
It's that outside of this, we don't see Aikisha but the 3 months that she's here filming. And when she's here, she's pushing her own agenda, and that's what it's been about. From day one.
Isn't that what we all do?
Yeah, everybody's pushing their own agenda. It just sounds like to me, like, then for you to say, we don't see her outside of the 3 months that she's filming, it just sounds like to me, it's a little jealousy, she's having motion and you're not. She doesn't do anything different than what everybody else does. Let's talk about it. When the season first came on and y'all had that collective correction meeting or whatever they were calling it, and you brought up, yeah, we haven't spoken to her in 7 months and nobody heard from her. But that's what y'all all do. All of you guys really don't talk or see each other outside of filming. So why do you want to hold her foot to the fire for something that everyone is doing?
To push our agenda.
Yeah,
Don't try to do that, because what you can't do, you can't out-talk me, and you know that.
We know that.
We know
And
that.
we
When
know,
you try to,
'cause that's all you do is
try
talk.
to. That's all you do.
Is talk. Everybody here knows it, and you talking about sisterhood.
please.
I've had
You a
conversations with
problem.
other people on here about how
please,
you
and
lie.
I've had them about
I've
you.
had conversations
I've
with
had them
Latrice how
about
you lie.
you, and
When
about
Tamara
you.
talks about how you lie.
Stop.
Girl,
Stop.
Terrible.
They barely got
So
some
Gucci.
You barely got something. If material things
Baby.
measure you, that's
Yes,
why you're
so
miserable.
that's where
If you're
you want-
measured by material things, that's
Oh,
another
I'm
reason you should be
miserable.
off of this platform.
Your husband
That's
embarrassed you
another
on
reason.
national TV
Girl, please.
cheating.
Lord have mercy.
Girl, please.
I've had
You a
conversations with
problem.
other people on here about how you lie.
Girl, please. That's why you're miserable. That's the reason you should be off of this platform.
Your husband
That's
embarrassed you
another
on
reason.
national TV
Girl, please.
cheating.
You know what the funny thing is about this? Don't nobody up here like you. And if you know
Is
for
that
sure.
true?
Stop.
Keep going.
Okay, Aikisha and Letitia, I'm not gonna scream.
What the keys at the Ferris Street?
Letitia, I mean it.
Look at me.
Stop it.
You good.
Okay. What them keys at?
People can say whatever the they want. If it ain't true, it ain't true. It's all good.
So, Tambra, as an OG, do you feel like Aikisha
Where the keys at? Where your building at? You don't got a building on Ferris Street. You just come across as such a hater.
should be a part of this collective?
The answer would be yes.
Marie, how you feel?
I can't answer that because the issues Aikisha had with Latrice and Letitia, it don't have anything to do with me. However, a lot of other things has been done within the collective and nobody got kicked off. Things happen all the time within the collective.
Right.
So Aikisha, how do you...
Right, I agree with Marie. So that's not a reason for two people to try to like vote someone off like some big brother type of stuff. No, it's been worse things done. It's been worse things said. So what makes it, okay for them to try to kick her out. I completely 100% agree with Marie. And I like the fact that whether she's Letitia's friend or not, she's willing to stand up and say the truth.
Feel about that?
I really don't. I didn't have a problem with Latrice, so
I
I'm
didn't
not.
have a problem
I'm
with
not
you
even
either.
going with that. And Letitia, I don't care what Letitia think I need
The
to be a part
same.
of. Like
The same.
I do not give two about what Letitia thinks.
Okay. Well, listen, I want to thank the men of Belle Collective for showing up and showing out. You guys are a huge part of this show, and I know that you all are here to support your wives, and I don't take that for granted. So, guys, thank y'all so much.
Thank you, man.
Thank you so much. Thank you, JJ.
All right.
All right, I'm ready.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, so moving on. One of the biggest surprises of the season was all thanks to a seasoned beef patty. But did that burger really mean peace for Latrice and Marie? Or was it just a tipsy truce? Let's dig in.
Where you was going though? Because we was coming to the park, so you had to get beat.
Latrice pops up in 80-degree weather and a faux leather dress. Somebody needs to check this chick's temperature.
So I really wanted Marie and Latrice for y'all to get together, but y'all don't hate each other.
What time is it?
Can I be dismissed?
I'm trying to build back up my trust with Letitia, but with Marie, it's dead. Let me dedicate these balls to the collective.
Yeah, this Marie.
This Marie. Yeah. When it comes to Sophia, like, we could definitely work on it. Akeisha, we could work on it. Me and you work on it. Like, I am good.
Marie.
I don't go back and forth with nobody that's lesser than me. I'm sorry.
Let me go.
I'm hungry. Marie, you got my burger ready?
I'm proud of Marie this season because it was a lot of digs that Latrice was throwing. It was a lot of things that Latrice was saying, trying to incite, a fight with Marie. And I'm proud that Marie really just did not take the bait this season. So it was so refreshing to see a different side and to see her taking the high road this season. I really, really respect and appreciate seeing that side of Marie this season.
I wanted to sprinkle a little magic on it to get some act right out of her. Bring your bun.
Okay, now she got the bun.
Just because you feed me doesn't mean I'm gonna forget. I still feel the same way about Marie that I felt before, but she could definitely make me a burger again.
Okay, so first thing first. Y'all beef was always like intense. I'm gonna knock the brakes off you, So what made y'all come to that place after 3 long seasons of Marie versus Latrice?
I'm just tired, of the ongoing back and forth, taking shots. It's time to move on past that. Like, it's ancient at this point.
One thing about you, baby, you love to hold a grudge. So what made you get past it too?
I just think for me, life is so short. Like, it's too much to just harbor on to something that was really nothing. I understand what Marie said we were beefing over, but that's not my character. That didn't come from me.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how good was that burger?
I'm not gonna lie, Carlos. It was like 20. I am not a hater. I give props where props are deserved. Yeah.
So the way to Latrice's heart is food. So Marie, would you continue feeding Latrice in order for y'all to stay in this very peaceful place?
Listen, I will feed anybody. I cook all the time for my children. I'm a cook. So, of course, I'll feed her. Of course.
Ooh, open your mouth. One thing about you two that never happened that I would love to see today, I've always asked y'all to hug it out. Marie and Latrice, can Carlos King finally get y'all to hug it out? One thing about you two that never happened that I would love to see today, I've always asked y'all to hug it out. Marie and Latrice, can Carlos King finally get y'all to hug it out?
Hug it out. We have because listen,
She wanna be me.
Okay.
Oh my God! I am here for this.
Keisha, that's how you do a collective correction.
Oh yes, honey.
Okay, honey, that's how you do it. Look. It took me 4 years, but who's counting? All right, so look, I think it's only right that we celebrate this moment with the thing that brought you two together in the first place. Bring out the all-powerful Peace Burger.
What is that?
Let's go. Okay. All right. So listen. All right, take a bite out of it. Make sure it's good.
All right. I already put that magic
Time's a charm.
Yes.
Now that was good.
No, I really listen. I say this to you guys. Y'all don't believe me. I love this show because you guys are so powerful in your career, but also in your personal life as wives and mothers and just as women. And y'all can read it down, baby. But you know, that's a whole nother story. But look, I know y'all are cooking up some major moves. So, Keisha, what can we expect from the Cologne family?
Willie and I are writing a book, and it's going to be coming out really, really soon. And it's about our love story, our love journey to parenthood. I'm just really excited about that.
Good. And Dr. Marie Monroe, are you retired, like officially?
No, I am still expanding my healthcare empire. I have a facility that I've owned for 10 years that I'm currently renovating for my mental health agency for my patients with an intellectual developmental disability.
And are you dating somebody?
I'm on the market. I'm looking.
Tamara Cherie, new mommy. What's next for you, baby?
Oh my goodness. Of course, you knew about my own tea, which was immunity tea. Okay, so after the entire pregnancy and just trying to bounce back, people ask me all the time, I couldn't work out, so I came up with a weight loss tea. So I had my friends testing the weight loss tea.
You asked me to test it. Honey, I need a detox tea, a weight loss tea.
Yes. So that's something that I'm super, super proud of.
Another baby, or you're done?
Well, I'm still adjusting to the baby I have, very much so. So, hey, we'll see.
Wow. Okay. All right. Selena, what's next for you? What you got going on?
Well, just expanding Forest collections with my daughters, of course, enjoying being a grandmother once again. Then I'm about to start filming 2 movies.
Oh, okay. Congratulations.
And a couple more things in the making. So,
okay.
Yeah.
So, Latrice, I'll spoil it. She's pregnant.
No, I do not believe it.
No, she's pregnant with ideas.
Oh, okay,
I believe that, and this is just my opinion, Latrice doesn't want to have a baby with Glenn. I believe that she doesn't see a future. Like, she doesn't know if she will end up married to him. So that is the reason, in my opinion, that she doesn't want to have a child with him, because she just doesn't even know if the marriage is going to last.
Hey, Latrice, what you got going on, baby?
So of course, me and my husband, we're venturing out to open up more restaurants like Taste 2.0, how I did Goddess 2.0. I love it. And yeah, we're investing.
Congratulations. Shantae Sophia Soguchi, the #1 realtor in all of Jackson.
I can't stand how he tries to play her. I would have been cursed him out. Because don't play with my name, and don't be throwing these little digs at me about, the other women saying that I was or was not the #1 realtor. I don't like how he literally only plays on her name and her introduction. I would have been cursed his messy butt out.
So what you got going on, babe?
Oh, I passed my broker test. So I'm a broker, and my husband and I are looking into some development where we're going to try to develop some homes, some low-income homes for people in our community as well.
Congratulations, baby. That's big. That's big. Letitia Pearson,
Well, of course, I am expanding my brunch wear collection. It's been doing amazing. I'm also helping, of course, with Glenn. We're going to expand because that's okay with a box truck. But I'm looking more into us creating a warehouse and becoming a distribution center.
Yes. All right. Well, look, on that note, it's only right that we toast to all of that and more. I'm excited about what the future holds for all of the Bells, and I can't wait to see how you all continue to surprise me. So, because me, Tambra, and Marie don't drink alcohol, so we got apple cider.
Wait a minute, girl. This really some juice.
I'm excited about it, okay?
Come into our world. So stand up, Bells. And as the king of you queens, thank you all so very much for a wonderful season. You all never disappoint me. And here is to many more.
Many more.
Now you gotta make sure you look each other in the eyes and drink. Okay. And I have one more surprise. Okay. Oh, we got a surprise. The surprise is, this is a bell for Selena for the new bell. Okay. So, what is your wish as a new bell?
My wish is really for my family to come back together. Because my kids are everything to me. Oh, yes. And that's what I really want. So.
I love that. Edison Gray. Edison Gray. These are the says. Yes. You see it?
Ring the bell. Welcome, Selena.
Ring the bell.
All right, guys. So that is the end of part 2 of the reunion special for Belle Collective. You guys know what I think about this episode and the season in general. So I would love to hear what you guys think about the season and about the reunion in general. So please comment and tell me what you think. If you do like this video, and if you would like to subscribe, you can do that as well. Thank you guys again for listening with me, and have a great day.